lot of you have been looking for an amazing opportunity that will enable you to migrate to the United Kingdom with a free visa sponsorship jobs. The says it is Ada Kings today with another amazing opportunity. In today's video, I have a legit and reliable organization here in the United Kingdom that is willing to offer you a free visa sponsorship to come in and work for them right here in the UK. Besties, this is an amazing opportunity you should listen to. You know what? After this video, they have agreed to come back on Wednesday, the 1st of May 2024, on this channel, on our live video, to answer all the questions you might have after watching this video. Before we go into this, I want you to get your pen and paper, understand this, every details they are going to share with you, how they are going to bring you to the UK with a free visa sponsorship, how they can help you to switch sponsors within the UK to them. Besties, this organization have visa sponsorship down according to them. Anyways, you are going to hear from the horse's mouth in this video. Besties, this is an opportunity you should jump on without even thinking twice. It is full of, opportunities you don't have to miss. If you are joining us for the first time, I am Ada Kings, called Mama Positivity. On this channel, I make content that will enable you to migrate to your dream country. You might want to stick around by subscribing to this channel, turn on post notification. Each time I drop an amazing content, you will be the first to get notified. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are highly welcome. You might also want to smash that like button. Yes, like this video so that YouTube will recommend it to others that will find this content really amazing. Do not forget to rise by lifting others. Yes, you might want to smash that share button, share this video to bless someone else. Without not wasting your time, let us go into this in details. Let us welcome our amazing guests to explain to you how they will bring you to UK to come and work for them and other industries as well. Let's do this, besties. Hello, besties. Good afternoon, besties. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have two cute gentlemen in the building today. Yes, we are here to introduce you an amazing opportunity. These two gentlemen are all from Educate to Trade, a registered company here in the UK. Educate to Trade is a company that is into trading and financial analysts. They train students to be able to go into the world of financial industry and become a certified traders. Besties, let me not just give you the whole gist. The gentlemen are here to give you all the details you need to know about their organization. So let me allow them to introduce themselves. All right, Ryan, can you just introduce yourself to our audience?
Yep. Hello, Ada. Hello, everyone. So my name is Ryan Burnham, as you can see in the tag. I am the head of recruitment here at Educate to Trade, and we have an exciting opportunity here that obviously we'll delve deeper into during the duration of this soon.
Thank you. Hi, Ikot. Can we hear from you?
Right. So good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're joining from. My name is Ikot, by the way. I'm one of the traders with Educate to Trade, and also I educate, new analysts. A little bit by myself, I've always been in the banking and finance industry, and then I started roughly 6 years ago. And shortly after, I got an opportunity to, align with Educate to Trade and their values, and here I am, pretty much, helping the company grow.
Lovely. Nice to meet you both. So, besties, our guests have introduced themselves. Let us proceed. I know by now many of you are so eager. What is this all about? Please tell us. Anyways, before we go into this, before you log out, I want to let you know that this program does not have any age limits. There is no age limit. You just have to be 18 years old, right, for you to partake in this program. So there is not like maximum age limits. Yeah, this program have a lot of visa sponsorship opportunities for you. They will tell us in this video the terms and conditions for them to sponsor you. Yes, I mean tier 2 visa sponsorship from overseas to the UK, and those in the UK trying to switch. You will hear everything from them in this video. So before you log out, relax and listen to what they have for you. Dear Ryan, my viewers at this time are so eager to understand what is this program all about. Can you please introduce Educate to Trade to us and what you offer? Thank you.
My name's Ryan. I'm the head of recruitment here. Here at Educate to Trade, we have, say, 30 to 40 traders on our trading floor at the moment. Obviously, we are a proprietary trading firm. Now, most of the traders has come from banks and institutions, but some of them have also come through our program, which is obviously a success story here is ieltsgood. Now, we are looking for traders who do have a track record, at least a year, who can actually come forward and show us their track history. If you obviously can prove that you do have some success in trading, what we'll do is we'll actually give you our capital. And as long as you hit certain targets on that capital, we'll employ you off of that basis. But not to worry if you don't have the experience, because we do have the program as well, which is the level 5 diploma in financial trading, which is a 6 weeks training program. Now, the main requirements for this is you have to prove, because it is a university degree, it's actually a foundation degree university of 2 years. They require at least 270 hours of study and proof of it. And the way we do this is portfolios and essays. And what we're going to do throughout that program is not teach them, how to look at patterns and charts and all of that stuff you see on YouTube. We want to teach them how the big players do it in the markets, which are the banks and institutions, looking at fundamental analysis, which is economic data or the financial news. Once that does come out, how we can take advantage of it, and obviously teach you risk management protocols as well and different strategies. But like I said, for your audience, for those newcomers, if you are looking to join our training program, the main requirement has to be 270 hours of time, because you have to do a portfolio each day. Now, this portfolio is pretty much going to be a diary for the day, which ideally you put what news happened overnight, how did the market get affected, what news is coming out today, how will the market get affected. And we will obviously set you up on a demo account to obviously practice the strategies that we teach you. On the portfolio, we require at least 4 practice trades on there per day. And each portfolio will represent 10 hours. In total, you'll be looking to do at least 25 portfolios, which accumulates to 250 hours, of course. And then there'll be essay questions as well involved with it. Obviously, we'll do one-to-one sessions. We'll do classroom sessions. And this is regardless whether you're in-house or online, we'll support you equally. You'll have access to your mentors' calendars, one of them being ieltsgood. You've got Nilanjana and Chris as well. You have access to their calendars. So if you have misunderstood something or you need a bit more time on it, you can book in with your mentors directly. Just to know you've got that support. We'll hold your hand all the way through it. And then obviously once you do submit your work, we'll go through it. If everything's okay, obviously we'll send it off. If there is stuff that needs to be edited, we'll let you know beforehand before we send it off. And of course, then we start the employment process, which is again hitting certain targets on our live capital, which we will give you. And we'll have an agreement in place that says as long as you hit those targets, you will be employed with us, and we will apply for that visa sponsorship as well. But we're not the only ones looking, because this certificate makes you competent. We are in communication with other financial companies who deal with institutional roles. They've got roles in compliance or risk management, asset management. They're all looking for competent students. So we get our students grabbed off of us all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. If obviously you are to choose between, if you do have experience, obviously that's free. Ideally, we monitor you and then give you that capital. If you are to pursue the training, you do need to know that there are fees involved because it is a university degree.
Right.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it, the brief of it.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, I think he just have something to say. Let's have him. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ryan, for filling us in and giving us a broad overview. Now, what I'll do is I'll give you a structure as to what it actually takes and what it took me to actually get employed by Educate to Trade as well at the same time. So, like everybody else, I was looking for a job and also visa sponsorship in the UK because I have an Indian passport and that doesn't allow me to stay in the UK without some sort of sponsorship. And with that being said, I found this beautiful opportunity which allowed me to hone my skills and also learn a few things on top of what I already knew. So I then enrolled myself in the level 5 VCCT diploma, And when I did enroll myself, I got a lot of support by Brian and also other educators on the trading floor. So how it pretty much works is it's structured into 6 weeks of time. And in those 6 weeks, it's divided into key components again. So you will start as a beginner, and then you will go to more intermediate and advanced levels, whilst you're on the program. So what you will be doing is learning key concepts about financial trading. For an example, let's just say you want to learn about what equity markets is. All you need to do is go to our online platform, because we will give you the login credentials to do so. You read about equity markets, and then you write that down in your own understanding. Reason why the company wants you to do this exercise is so that because you have all the do's and don'ts about financial trading whilst you approach the market and when you approach the market. Because if you don't have these understanding, then it's very likely that you might not be able to make money from the market itself. It's just like driving a car. So when you drive a car, you will need to know, how to use the gearbox, how to use the steering wheel, how to use the rear view mirrors. The same thing with trading as well, because you can't just learn one concept and then base your entire life on it. You need to have a broad understanding and perspective as to how different markets operate. And for you to do that, the company has actually set up a whole document which you will need to study and write on. So like I said, it will take you roughly about 45 or even 6 weeks to finish this off. Simultaneously, whilst you're doing all these theoretical exercises, you will then be also managing portfolios. Now, in 6 weeks, the company doesn't give you live accounts and live money, which is real money to trade on. What they do is they actually give you a simulator to trade on. So a simulator is fake money, essentially. It's not real, but it has real market environments. So if you have never traded before, it's absolutely fine. It's like if you learn how to swim, you go into the shallow area first, right? So what the company does is they put you into the shallow area of the swimming pool, and then they push you to go in more in depth. So now, for 6 weeks, you will be trading on simulators, which is fake money, like I said. So how it's going to be structured is once you start your day, we want to ask yourself how you feeling, because trading is 20%, what you know, and 80% of how you regulate your emotions, how you manage yourself. So if you're feeling negative that day for some potential reason, it's best to not trade on the live accounts. Reason being, because regardless of what field that you work in, even if you work in McDonald's or run as a president in the United States, if you have a negative emotion, your performance is likely to get affected. That's not what the company wants. The company wants consistency. So it's best to not trade on the live accounts if you're feeling down bad. So what you need to do is come to the next day and then trade the next day rather than today. And if you're feeling good, if you're feeling neutral, proceed as normal. So the next step would be you reading the news. Now, you don't need to panic about, what news should I read? What the company does is it actually has made things very easy for you. So they will send you an email every single day before the financial markets open up. So in the UK, the market opens up at 7 a.m., which is actually a Frankfurt, which is Europe open. So Educate to Trade will send you a newsletter at 6:30 UK time. All you need to do is read what has been happening, what was happening last night, what was going to happen today, and it will just set the tone for what you need to do, okay? And then in the next step, all you need to do is find out what the global economy is doing. Because if you don't understand what the global economy is doing, you will not be prepared for the day. Reading news is not enough. So you need to find out what the dollar price is, or pound price is, or different currencies are doing, or different financial markets are doing. Once you do that, then you will need to move to the next step, which is about reading the economic data releases. So what we do is on the trading floor, we utilize economic data release as hints and clues to make money in the markets, which makes things a lot more easier for a complete beginner. Because if you come in new to the market, it's very hard to understand all the technical, sort of observations and analysis. You will feel lost. But to make things more simple, what the company has done is they rely on economic data releases. So if economic data release tells us to buy, we buy. If it tells us to sell, we sell. As simple as. So what the next step is, after you go through your emotions and then you read the news, then you find about economic data for the day. So there are quite a lot of websites. We also have our own in-house platforms and softwares to find out these economic data releases. So they will give you the dates, the time, and what economy is going to get affected, and what is the data that's going to get released. So all you need to do is wait for that particular time. If the number that is getting printed is above expectations, you buy the currency. If it's below expectations, you sell the currency. It's pretty straightforward. So that's the baseline of all the traders on the floor. That's how we do things. and then you will automatically fall into a sort of cycle of only doing the right things, especially in your trading. I mean, in your life, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. But this is how the structure is. This is what you will be doing in your first 6 weeks. So pretty much, like I said, you will be building an essay, learning these concepts, and then applying these concepts by building portfolios. And then once you have done these portfolios and essays, then this will be sent across to a regulatory firm, which will give you a certification, which will officially allow you to trade live capital for either ourselves or even our partners in the UK. And then we will give you $10,000 to begin with. And then all you need to do is make 10% on $10,000. And then we will move you to the stage 2, which is making 10% on $40,000. Then once you make 10%,
excuse me, let me comment. You mean when they graduate, right?
Yes.
You will give them 10,000 real dollars to trade on.
Exactly, yes.
The company will give it to them to trade on.
Yes.
Okay.
So this money won't be transferred into your bank accounts, just to say. This money will be provided to you as in your trading account.
Yeah, I know.
So this trading account will be provided by the company to the trader after they've done 6 weeks of training. And
okay, what if during the trading the students lost the money? Like I have traded before, really, right? There is sometimes losses, there is sometimes profits. So what if the students lost the whole money? What will happen?
Now, the way the program is designed is for students not to lose the money. If you do everything that we say to you in those 6 weeks, it's very likely that you will not lose the money until and unless you do not follow those things.
Okay.
So if you do lose the money, then we give you an opportunity to take a retest. Now, the thing is that retest comes with a cost, because essentially you have lost the money by not following the plan that we provided you.
Okay.
It's just like if someone says to somebody else, like, don't jump off the bridge, and if they do it, who's going to hold them accountable? Themselves, right? So this is why to give people a retest, we would ask them to then deposit the amount that they lost, and then we give them a new account.
Okay.
But like I said, if you follow the thing that we go through in 6 weeks, you will not lose money. And if you do lose money, come speak to us. Do not wait for your last dollar. Come to us if you are in drawdowns. If you lost 1% or 2%, come to us, speak to us, and then we will go over your strategy. We will go over your mindset and your psychology. They will help you tweak a few things, which will then allow you to then go and aim 10% profits. And not lose the amount that we've given
you. Okay.
Okay.
All
right. Any other question?
Okay. Yes, there is. All right. Besties, this is an amazing opportunity. Like, I think I need to join this class. Really, who does not like to, upgrade, make good money? Who does not like to do that? Everybody does. All right. I have a good question, and that question is: you said that this class can be held in your office here in the UK, and it can be held online. So let's say I am overseas. I want to come to the UK in person to do the 6 weeks training. What would you advise I do?
So if you actually want to come over and do it in-house with us, there is one option to do a visitor visa. Because it's a short course, they won't allow you to come on a student visa, unfortunately. So depending on how nice the Home Office is to give you a visit visa, you're more than welcome to come over. We won't stop anyone coming over to get that education, because you are obviously surrounded by those experienced traders, and that's ideally where we want you to be. What I normally tell the students is, if you're looking to become a footballer, you surround yourself with footballers. You don't want to be left at home kicking the ball against the wall. So if you can come up, I highly recommend it. Obviously, we'll show you, the trading floor first before the program even starts. Just to make sure this is something you definitely want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Do you offer like an invite? Can you give them an invitation letter to come over, since they are coming to you to use your facilities?
Yeah. So they will need assistance. Yeah, if they need assistance, we can send them, whatever we like. We just can't get involved with Home Office. That's all. So if they need an offer letter, we can send that over. Invitation letter, anything like that. But actually getting in contact with the Home Office, we can't get involved.
Oh, I know that part. All right. So I have another question. You spoke about visa sponsorship and at least be part of their story, to even if they did not get the job with you, they can get job in other financial institutions. How does it work? What does someone have to attain for them to be able to get this visa sponsorship at the end of this training? What is the success rate so far? Because I tell you, my viewers will love to hear this.
Yeah, so with the success rate, I could confidently say it's around 75%. Even the people who do pass with us, they actually sometimes don't get enrolled with us, but with those other companies. And in regards to actually those companies, how do we get involved with them? It's all thanks to our head trader, Neil Cremond. He's actually been trading for over 40 years. He's actually traded on the London Stock Exchange. So he's just met a lot of powerful people along the way, and it's just one of those things where it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we don't actually reach out to them. They actually reach out to us and say, we want people who are competent. We know what you do. Give us some of your students. And obviously, if that opportunity does come up, go up and grab it. We are trying to do what universities don't. Where universities leave their students on the side of the road, we want ours to succeed and obviously get employed within the financial industry.
Okay. So some of them will get visa sponsorship at the end of the training then with you.
Yeah, we've got visa sponsorship. We can, if they do require it, we can apply for that. But like with these other companies as well, they like, for example, one of our students went to a interview with one of these companies. They've never done a visa sponsorship before, but because she came through us, they were willing to pay for her visa sponsorship.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah. All right. I have another good question. I hope you don't mind. All right. This question this time around is, you said something about probation period. What's this all about? You spoke about 6 months probation period. Can you elaborate more on this?
Ryan, do you want me to tell about probation period?
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what happens is, once a student is enrolled with the company, they do 6 weeks of training, yes. After the 6 weeks, like I mentioned, you will get $10,000 account. Now, that's your probation period. So in the UK, whatever company that you start working with, they will officially put you on a probation period depending on their requirements. So with our requirements, we want you to make 10% on 2 accounts, $10,000 and $40,000. So like I said, if you follow everything that we teach you in 6 weeks, you will be able to do this. And then what we actually do is, to avoid you pressurizing yourself, we give you up to 6 months per account to make 10%. So I was saying, so based on past records and statistics, if you follow everything that you're supposed to do, it should take you on an average 6 weeks per account to make 10%. So once you make these 10% on these 2 accounts, then we officially send you an offer letter saying you're hired by Educate to Trade, and then we will file your visa sponsorship. It doesn't matter wherever you are in the world, we will be able to bring you to the UK if that's what your goal is. If that's not what your goal is, you can definitely sit tight where you are, enjoy the lifestyle, and get paid in pounds. Wow. Because that's also an opportunity that a lot of people don't understand, because the living cost in the UK is quite a lot. Let's be honest. Yeah. But if you get an opportunity like this to actually work and earn in pounds, sitting where you are, then it will change your life drastically. Because the place that I come from, if I can do this in India, I will be able to live a very good lifestyle as compared to the one that I live in the UK. Right, so like I said, it completely comes down to what your goals and aspiration is. If you want to come to the UK, yes, we can file your sponsorship once you have made 10% on these 2 accounts. If you don't want to come to the UK, absolutely fine. You can stay wherever you are and enjoy the lifestyle, of a trader. That's pretty much it. That's what the probation period is all about.
Okay, all right. So that means that if, for example, I register with you, for example, and at the end of my 6 weeks training, you credited my trading account with $10,000, and I, Ada Kings, was able to make a 10% profit out of that money. That means I am qualified to work with Educate to Trade. You can now send me an offer letter. If I need sponsorship, you can sponsor me to the UK, or since I'm in the UK already on a healthcare visa, I can switch employer to come and start working with you, right? Exactly. So this automatically says that I am good with what I am doing. And of course, every company wants to hire a capable hand that will be able to deliver a positive result.
100%.
I guess this is it. All right, dear viewers, you guys have heard this. For you to qualify for their sponsorship, you need to get 10% profits on this trading of $10,000 that will be credited to your accounts. All right.
And for
What if I didn't make that 10% profit? What is my fate?
if you don't make 10%, then we have alternative routes, which is like Ryan has mentioned previously. Because of new requirement, there's a lot of job opportunities that come our way, where we can then recommend the right candidate to go into different fields. Could be compliance, could be journalism, in finance, of course, and could also be in a big institution. Now, a fun fact about me myself: when I finished my program, I was given an opportunity to go do an interview with Paracon, which is one of the financial institutions in the UK, managing well over £100 billion. Now, I had to not go over with that company, reason being because I like what Educator Trade is doing. I like to mentor people, I like to teach people, I like to communicate with people, and in general, like associate myself with helping others. And that's something that a lot of corporations don't offer, because all you need to do is get your job done, go home. Pretty much that's all it is. But with Educator Trade, since it's a company which helps you focus on a lot of skills that you have, then it will suit somebody like myself to stick with the company. So, like you said, if someone doesn't make 10%, we have alternative routes to then refer them to different companies.
Oh, lovely. I think this is an amazing opportunity.
I was going to say that they obviously, if they don't hit the 10%, it's not the end of the world. Like you just said before, they can get that second chance. And what we actually do is we give you the chance to actually trade with your own money first, and we'll monitor it for a certain amount of time. Once they do hit certain target, once they have traded it consistently over a certain amount of time, we'll give them that live again. And they'll have to hit the 10% on the 10K and 10% on the 40K again. So it's not the end of the world if they don't hit. We're here to support. We'll hold your hand all the way through the training period. Make sure you get through that. We'll hold your hand all the way through the probation period. We want them on these accounts because ultimately, if they're making money, they're an asset to the company because they'll be on our capital. We do a profit split on that capital. If they're making money, so are we. So every incentive to get them over the line.
Yeah. All right. This is good. I believe by now, people, this is very clear and straight to the point. Ryan, come again. What do you say is the cost again? Can you break the cost down again?
Yes, of course. Yeah. So the cost of the program, if you're looking to do it online, is $3,600, and that would have to be an upfront payment. If you are looking to do it on our trading floor with our experienced traders, it will be £4,740. And the payment plans for that is you can pay up front and get 10% off, or you can do a payment plan which is pay 50% of the total price and then do 3 monthly installments once the program does start. And our next one is the 20th of May. So if you are looking to join that, I think how many spaces do we have? Like 10 spaces?
Roughly about that, yeah.
Yeah, so we have around 10 spaces left for the 20th of May. But hopefully we can continue doing this for some time after this point.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So how do they reach out to you after this meeting? Let's say those that are interested to proceed with this amazing opportunity. How would they reach out?
Yep, so they can reach out to me on ryan@educatetotrade.com, or similar with Iqjot, it'll be iqjot@educatetotrade.com. Obviously, we provided you with a link as well, Ada, where they can actually book in with themselves directly into our calendars for a Zoom call where we can chat about the opportunity.
Okay. I think so. Besties, the link will be in the description box, so you can book a Zoom meeting to discuss your personal circumstances with them. If you are ready for the program, get more understanding about this program if that is what you want. So the link will be in the description box. Hit that link and speak with Ryan or Iqjot about this opportunity. All right, Ryan and Iqjot, we'll be wanting to also have you in a live video on Wednesday. At least many people might still have a lot of crucial questions they will want to ask to find out from you. Would that be possible?
Yeah, of course, whatever you need, Ella.
Okay, so besties, it is done and sealed. This is on Wednesday, the 1st of May, 2024. Ryan and Iqjot will be here live. So go and jot down your questions. You have seen this amazing opportunity. Yes, jot down your questions. They will be live with us here on this channel to address your queries one after the other. But I promise you, this is an opportunity you should dive into. Who does not want to relocate to the UK with a visa sponsorship, or who is in the UK struggling to switch opportunities? Come and trade with them. You only need to be diligent and attentive during the lectures to understand this program. And if you do, you will get it all right. So I wish you guys the very best of luck in your endeavors. Dear Ryan, Ijo, do you have anything to say to our viewers before we go off?
I would just like to say it would be a pleasure speaking to them. You know, whoever's interested or even just have a few questions, obviously I talk to them Wednesday. And best of luck.
Thank you. Ijo, you have anything to add?
Nothing much to say. I think I've said enough. But again, whoever is willing to work with us, I'm definitely, will welcome you with open arms. And good luck, and hope to see you all soon again.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, besties. Bye. See you.
Thank you.
Dear besties, you have heard from the horse's mouth. The link will be in the description box. First of all, book a Zoom meeting with these people so that you understand this program. The more they will, analyze your case on a personal analysis and know how suitable you are to undergo through this opportunity, right? So click on the link in the description box. I will also pin it in the comment section. Reach out to them and they will get you enrolled and get you started for this opportunity to enable you come to the UK and work in the UK. Yes, remember, this opportunity will allow you to move with your dependents. Good luck, besties. If you are going to try this out, I wish you guys the very best of luck, and I will see you guys in our next one. Bye.